Hello guys, welcome to our first video where I show you around the SOLIDWORKS user interface. So just follow up with the mouse pointer and stay on with me. So now I'm on the standard toolbar, which contains icons of most commands we use in our documents: the save, the new sketch, and the print. So now here I'm on the command toolbar, which allows me to use any command I need to apply to my sketch. There are different commands I can use. As you can see, there are the features, the sketch, the surfaces, weldament, evaluate. There are a lot of them. These are just the few I want to be shown on my screen. I can also add the rest if I want by right clicking on any of them, and you see the ones clicked are what I need. If I want more, I will just click on it and they will be shown on my user interface. So that's how you uncheck the ones you don't need and check the ones you need. So next, this is my view tab. This is where I can select a better view for my sketch if I want to see the hidden lines of my sketch. If I just want to see the areas I'm working on, it's left for me to decide. There are different options for me to go through. Also, my sketch axis sometimes may be hidden, my planes may be hidden. I can also check them and select them to be viewed from the view tab. So just a few of them. These are the icons. Also, my appearance, that is whatever background I want in my working area. I can decide from that list there. If I want my background to be plain white or any other background, I will just go there and select. Then if I want my model to be shown in perspective view, if I want my model to be shadowed, I'll just select any from there. All these are my view tool. Okay, this is my view cube. Any part of my model I want to see, I will just come here and look at my view cube. If I want the front view, if I want to see the end view, the right view, the top view, I can do that on my view cube. If I want to customize a view, I can also do that here. New view. So you just have to click whichever one you need and your sketch will follow through. Okay, so let's move to our features manager. This is our features manager. It contains our planes and it shows us the structure of our parts, what we have applied to our parts, either a boss extrude, a cut extrude. It also contains an option for us to edit the material of our model to give it whatever material we need. Those we get from our features manager. So that's our feature manager. Now to move into our property manager. This contains our different relations and properties we've applied to our sketch. Whatever relation and property contained in our sketch, they are shown on the property manager. We'll see a whole lot of them as we begin working with our SolidWorks. So here is the configuration manager. This is where I can add an exploded view of my sketch, different views I need on my sketch, my parts, my assembly view, a series of them. I do that from the configuration manager. Also, I have the appearance there. If I need to add an appearance to my sketch, I can also do it there. So this is, if you move with me to the mouse pointer, this is the task pane. This is the design library. From the design library I can get a whole lot of things. Most important are the design library, the toolbox. Toolbox is very important. We use it most of the time when working with SolidWorks, especially in our assembly. It contains mechanical elements we can add to our assembly: bolts, screws, bearings, nuts, washers, gears, anyone you need. SolidWorks has built-in most of them to help you with your designs. So this is our task pane. I can also add appearance also from my task pane. This appearance of how I want my model to be structured. If I need it to be a metal, plastic, rubber, any material I need to add, I can get it from my task pane also by just clicking and dragging it to my model, and it will be added automatically like that. Okay, so let's move on. So let's move on. So here I have my model, my 3D views, my motion studio. This way I can make animation or motion analysis of my model. If you see it, you see the variations with time there. That's how you can animate your work. So we are the status bar where we can tell us whether we are editing a part or an assembly, and we can also select our right metric system, whichever system is accepted in your locality. You will get it from there. There's an option for you to choose from. So when we get right into sketching, we'll see how we can be using most of them. So sometimes we might click on our command tool and we get our SolidWorks interface like this, but to return it to a default state, we'll just go to view, you see workspace, you click default, and everything is returned back to default, and we can see our commands all shown clearly for us to use. Okay, so this is the SolidWorks interface. There are a whole lot of things we can do with the SolidWorks. This we have, just like I said, we have different commands we can use to create our sketch. Different tools available for us to use. We just have to know where to go to get them, and our work will be looking great. So just follow up with me, and I'm sure you will get all the hidden clues about creating your sketches. I'll try as much as I can to help you become expert in your SolidWorks skill. So this is the sketch. These are different sketch entities we have on the SolidWorks. We have the circle, we have the line, the spline, the rectangle. They are all called sketch entities. Those are sketch entities. There are different of them. The center line, the midpoint line, whichever one we want to use. We'll see how we can be using each of them in our sketch. So just follow up with me and I'll show you how they are being used correctly in the SolidWorks. There are a whole lot of them, and they can also be modified. These sketch entities, they can be modified to look better for our design, and it is the 2D sketch tools that helps us modify them. The 2D sketch tools are beside them, which is the trim entities, the convert entities, the mirror entities. We'll also look at using them as we go along in our sketches. So just stay on, guys.